Christmas morning, and during COVID, I'm not with my family. And another big family tradition in ours is on big occasions like Christmas or when everybody's there, my mom makes Grandpa's pancakes. And Grandpa's pancakes are an egg and flour pancake that we deep fry. And it kind of puffs up, and it's this amazing treat, and it's so many calories. You can imagine deep fried pancakes. And then we top it off with, I believe it's called creme de la sucre, which is brown sugar and cream as a topping. So my grandfather used to own a general store in northern Alberta in a place called Maleg, and he would make this for people to come in all the time. And my grandfather was amazing. He couldn't read or write, so there's nothing's written down on this recipe. So everybody in the family sort of has different ideas what it was. And he would also give people credit all the time, but because he couldn't read or write, he never wrote anything down, but he knew exactly how much everybody owed. He did all the math in his head. He was a fantastic mathematician. He just couldn't read or write it down. So the recipe, we're not always positive. Some people say more flour, some people say eggs, but everybody in our family loves this recipe, and I'm gonna try and make it today. Eggy, I think it needs a bit more flour. So I'm going to just add a little flour. Just kind of eyeballing this. You know, I think that's what you kind of gonna do a little bit when you're cooking. You just go like that. Doesn't quite look right. Yeah, the other thing is, I don't know exactly how hot. I need canola oil, so we're gonna put canola oil in the pan. I have no idea. I know what they're supposed to look like. I want a nice brown texture to it. So I'm just gonna try a couple and see what happens and throw it in. In the meantime, I'm also making the creme de la sucre. So I'm just melting the cream and the brown sugar in a pan, and that's gonna be our topping. It's gonna be delicious. But you gotta be careful when you put it in because it can burn them. So trying to figure that out. I'm gonna take it down a bit and we'll go from there. And I've never done it before, so we're gonna see. Hopefully it doesn't explode in my face. So with this, you can see how the dough is got a little bit of a, runniness to it there. So we're just gonna take a good spoonful, put it in like that, and that's gonna pop up beautifully. Wow, those look really good. For never having made this before, it's not as terrible as I thought it would be. So we're just gonna kind of watch these carefully. When you feel it's got that nice kind of brown, we want like a good golden brown crisp on it. And you get little bonus ones too, something like that, like the middle of the donut basically. So those are cooking up nicely. Can have a little mimosa in there. And again, I'm just gonna kind of watch them. I think my mom actually cooks it a little higher temperature and a little faster, but then she's making it for like 20 people. I'm only doing for 2, so I can really kind of take my time, watch it. But it's gonna be just this beautiful puffy pancake when you're done. It's gonna be one of the best things you've ever had. Thanks, Mom, and Merry Christmas. Sorry I can't be there with everybody else celebrating like normally do, so if you can't do that, might as well bring some of the traditions, and now I'll be able to learn these and make them for other people. And let's not forget these little bonuses. And we're gonna put a little of this on there. Got a little brown sugar and cream topping on top of that, and there's breakfast. And taste it. I feel like that oil was just a bit too hot. It could have cooked a little slower. So I'm gonna turn it down a bit more. Oh, good. It's still pretty good though. Okay, so I think that's one thing to kind of pay attention to, is how hot you get the oil. But wow, that's really good. All right.